We're here at the Shell stand at ADIPEC 2015 and Maarten Wetselaar joins me now. Sir, you've been in the region for a long time, not you personally, and you're very welcome to the region now, but tell me about Shell's business here in the region and how important Abu Dhabi is.
Yeah, Shell has been in the Middle East for almost all of its existence. It's really one of the heartlands that Shell has had over the decades. So the Middle East is part of our proud past, but it's all very much proud of our proud future as well. We have a thriving business in almost every Middle Eastern country. And in Abu Dhabi we have a partnership that extends back 80 years. We have produced oil, produced gas, traded oil, traded gas, and as we look forward, we're keen to assist the country in its transition to producing more difficult hydrocarbons, to import the natural gas it needs, but most of all to help its youth develop into very promising industry careers and pick up that physics, mathematics, engineering degrees so they can live and be productive in Abu Dhabi, but also in the rest of the industry.
Tell me a little bit about your involvement, perhaps with the Emirates Foundation also, and your involvement with bringing youth into the industry and how really vital and important it is to do something about that now.
Yeah, we're a founding member of the Emirates Foundation and we've been a keen corporate supporter of the scheme ever since. The Emirates Foundation is an excellent collaborative vehicle between the government and private partners to develop opportunities for Emirati youth to learn, develop and get relevant degrees for the industry and to find employment in the end. We also offer short-term internships for Emirati youth to go and work in other parts of Shell outside of Abu Dhabi to gain experience and make them more marketable. In general as Shell, even in an industry downturn as we're currently experiencing, we are not cutting down on the hires on hiring young people, graduates into our schemes, because we believe that in the long run the industry needs fresh blood from everywhere around the world in order to continue to thrive.
Well, that's great to hear, and when we look at this low price environment, the reality of the industry is we might be here for a few months more, unfortunately. What is Shell doing as a company to make sure that you manage now, that you survive, and indeed that you ultimately thrive in this low cost environment and be ready for the upturn?
We absolutely believe we're in a world that you could paraphrase as being lower for longer. So rather than hope for the price to return, we need to make sure that we cut our costs and our expenses in line with the revenues that we're now having. So driving much harder for efficiency in the value chain, working with our contractor partners to take out waste from our processes, from our ordering systems, is a key element of that journey. But eventually also making sure that we continue to invest in the right projects that have a low break-even price and that are resilient across a broad range of outcomes. We can do this because we are prepared for the downturn by having a very strong balance sheet and a range of very competitive and robust projects on stream that have allowed us over the last 12 months to get by paying our dividend, invest $30 billion without actually having to borrow any money.
That's great news, and great news here that you're here in Abu Dhabi, and long may that continue for you. How important is it that you're here at ADIPEC 2015 and looking around? I mean, it's very busy, your stand is always busy. So how have you been finding it here and how have your colleagues been finding ADIPEC 2015?
Yeah, ADIPEC 2015, in spite of the low oil and gas prices, this event just goes from strength to strength. You look at the amazing crowds that have shown up. Everybody who is anybody in this industry is here, so it's an excellent opportunity to meet our friends and stakeholders and partners from Abu Dhabi, but also from around the world, from the region, but frankly also from around the world. This is one of the main events in the industry in the year.
Thank you so much. Thanks for taking the time.
You're more than welcome. I look forward to seeing you again next year.